Hello everyone, my name is Siti Noor Aminah Binti Zakaria and my number matrik is D2018-10820J3. In this vlog, my group member and I will acknowledge you about the unemployment in Malaysia. But first thing first, what is unemployment? Unemployment or jobless occur when those individuals actively seeking job remain unhired within the past 4 weeks. Unemployment is expressed as a percentage of the total available workforce. Unemployment is an important issue in developing countries, especially in Malaysia. High employment means that labor resources are not being used efficiently. In consequence, full employment should be a major macroeconomic goal of government in Malaysia. Next, we will explain about the causes, effect, how to overcome statistics and conclusion of unemployment in Malaysia. So let's get through the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Nurul Izzah Binti Rohimi. So today I'm going to talk about the causes of unemployment in Malaysia. So first causes is the increased population which leads to higher unemployment rates. In this situation, the demand for work will be more than available occupation. As we can see, a lot of fresh graduate who still doesn't have any job, and there are also a lot of workers nowadays who their contract was already terminated since there is a pandemic and they cannot and the company cannot support the salary to their workers anymore. So next causes is lack of education or skill for employment. The qualification of a person are not sufficient to meet his job responsibility, because the qualification that are required nowadays are like computer skill, management skill and communication skill, especially English communication skill, because a lot of people out there who doesn't have confidence to talk in English clearly, who doesn't know how to communicate with a lot of people, to have a presentation, to make sure to persuade other people to invest in their company. So they really need someone who have a really good communication skill. So next is the causes of unemployment in Malaysia is a lot of people are too choosy in jobs. This always happen for fresh graduate, because a lot of them doesn't want to work in challenging environment. They only want to work in office with an air conditioner, with a big computer. So and with a big company doesn't want to start work with a small company. So this is one of the problem that causes unemployment in Malaysia. There are also a lot of people out there who demand for a high salary, because they have, like, some of them say that they have a degree, they have a master, so they need a salary that really suitable for their qualification. So actually there are a lot of other causes that cause unemployment in Malaysia, but there are only that I can talk right now because of the time. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Noor Binti SHAHARUDDIN and my number matrik is D2018-2086278. I am from semester 4. So today I want to talk about how employment can impact on Malaysia's future. Unemployment is one of the major causes of many social and economic problems, such as the imbalance of social status among the population or the increase of vice activities. Social problem is pinpoint in this discussion of many countries around the globe. Malaysia is not excluded from getting involved and dealing with crime offence issues every day. Economic condition seems to be one of the most important macroeconomic variables affecting crime. According to the economic model of crime such as Baker, 1968, when a nation's economy is stabilized, fortified, and becomes stronger, it will open more opportunities for the citizens to get themselves involved in the nation workforce. When individuals earn their income legitimately, the possibility of tendency of an individual to get involved in crime-related activities will be greatly decreased, thus relatively decrease the crime rate. According to Picoult, 1997, unemployment can cause a humongous social and economic cost to a country budget. Every problem arises will have its consequence. For instance, when the unemployment faced with financial problem, hence those individuals will be in poverty and in debt due to inability to pay up their levies. The matter would be worse for those individuals having to support their family members. Once the population is in the state of poverty, they will be thinking of possible way, legally and illegally, to get money in order to support their daily life expense. According to Aaron Hayes, 1973, he predicted that when opportunity cost is illegal, activity is low, then unemployed will get involved in criminal as they can get better payoff. Therefore, there are certain kind of criminal activities are directly linked to unemployment. Jahoda 1982 has linked unemployment to family destruction, suicide, health problem, drug addiction, malnutrition, poor prenatal care, school dropouts, racial and ethnic antagonism, and other possible social problems. Then that's it just for me about the impact of the unemployment for the Malaysia future.
Hi everyone, my name is Amirah Binti Mohamad Noor. In this vlog, I would like to talk about how to overcome unemployment in Malaysia. Firstly, we can improve soft skill and transferable skill. Since we are living in a fast-changing world where the job market changes so quickly, our tertiary institution needs to equip graduates with more transferable skill that can be transferred across different industries, such as the ability to learn new things quickly and independently, to adapt to new technologies and environment, and to think analytically, critically, and creatively. Other desirable traits include a good working attitude as well as good interpersonal, communication, and leadership skill. The ability to speak English is crucial as it is the business language in the private sector. In addition, it is worth noting that Chinese proficiency will become an increasingly important skill for the workforce as China is taking center stage as a world economic powerhouse and making more investment in Malaysia. Next, how to overcome unemployment in Malaysia is incentivize youth entrepreneurship. People in Malaysia, especially young people, must be empowered to venture into entrepreneurship. Only 2% of the nation's graduates are running their own business upon graduation, one of the lowest percentage among other countries in the region. Small and medium enterprises create more than 70% of the job in Malaysia. Thus, more jobs could be created for youth if the young start their own business. Therefore, there should be special incentive program for youth entrepreneurship. In effect, because of their exposure to the internet from a young age, this generation of Malaysians has a much wider worldview as well as greater creativity and potential to think outside of the box than previous generations. The government must formulate an incentive system that can help youth with extraordinary ideas turn this idea into product or service via youth entrepreneurship. After that, how to overcome unemployment in Malaysia is close the gap of labor supply and demand. The government needs to urgently solve the problem of the mismatch of supply and demand of labour force and skill. The allocation of scholarship as well as the intake for different courses in university and vocational school should reflect the estimation of what the economy needs in the medium term of 2 to 4 years. The curriculum of the courses at tertiary institutions should be more industry driven. That's all my thought about how to overcome unemployment in Malaysia. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Noor Binti RAZALI with matrik number D2018-208-6487. I will explain to you about the statistic of unemployed in Malaysia. This statistic shows the unemployment rate in Malaysia from 1999 to 2020. In 2020, the unemployment rate in Malaysia was at approximately 3.38%. Malaysia's unemployment is relatively low and stable at around 3%, which means the population is experiencing close to full employment. The country reached its lowest level of unemployment in 2014 with a rate of 2.85%. Malaysia's vibrant economy is considered one of the strongest in Southeast Asia. Together with years of political stability, it has been supporting such a low unemployment rate and good growth rates each year. Industry has been a strong contributor to GDP and currently provides around 30% of employment opportunities. But even more, about 50% of GDP is generated by the services sector. Given the country's strong and growing economy, average GDP per capita is growing at increasing rates as well. However, despite these positive statistics, news reports state that the number of job seekers and those unemployed, the 3%, are generally young people, both graduates and non-graduates, who have had trouble entering the job market. Because of this, the Malaysian government is encouraging companies to open up employment opportunities specifically to young adults. The favorable economic climate should help, yet there have also been some complaints about underemployment and gender discrimination within the country. Now, let's look back at the statistic from Department of Statistics in Malaysia about the rates of unemployment in Malaysia. The statistic shows how unemployment rate increased in 2015, showing that the unemployment rate is increasing rapidly, and this is worrying. But with all the worrying, Malaysian government showing that it is well aware about the problem, and we can see the decline in unemployment rate from 2017 till 2019. As a citizen, awareness is the key to combat against this problem so that our country will not face a critical spike of unemployment rate.
The conclusion of this video is unemployment is a serious issue for economy in Malaysia. Its great negative effect for unemployed as they are jobless and suffer for the worst prospects to find a new job, and those who are employed feel less secure to keep their job in the future. However, for overall development of economy, government and individual has to take initiative steps in increasing their productivity and improve the standard of living. Hope this video can help you in the future. Thank you for watching and have a great day.